Welcome to Motivation at Hand, Ma. To know is to know how. Make your foot the foot that counts. In the frenetic haze of neon glows and gold-trimmed throw pillows, where Mar-a-Lago's opulence ebbs and the money river flows, the minds of a generation dulled by opulent feasts, drunk on power, stumbling through halls of marbled beasts. What of these billionaires? Are they playing carpetbaggers all? Do they seek America's soul, or to make her fall? With Roy Cohn's whispers, like dark spells cast in the night, the GOP's strategies twist, turning wrongs into rights. Do they not see, or do they simply not care? As the Constitution, fragile, gasps for fresh air. With every backroom deal, handshake, and wily nod, the threat grows. Masked by facades and facelifts, oh God. In manicured gardens, where secrets are traded like stocks, democracy's pillars crumble, replaced by gold blocks. The Department of Homeland Security's lament, a howl in the darkness so deep. For a nation that is lost, in power plays and deceitful heaps. Can the power of many drown the greed of a few? That remains the question to chew. As the treat on the table looms larger, a feast for the bold. Remember the power of the many, in their stories untold. The American public is faced with a profound quandary about the actions and security protocols surrounding the U.S. government. The integrity of our national security systems appears to be in question, given the revelations concerning potential breaches. The U.S. government departments, particularly those dedicated to national security, possess substantial funding and expertise. The premise that such activities as the alleged mishandling of documents by former President Donald J. Trump could go unnoticed is deeply concerning. It strains credulity to think that agencies as seasoned and well-equipped as the Department of Homeland Security, with its vast security apparatus, could be unaware of these matters. Similarly, the Secret Service, known for its meticulous attention to detail and expertise in cybersecurity, should have been vigilant. The same applies to our foremost investigative agencies, the FBI and the Department of Justice. To the layperson, without the extensive resources and intelligence networks of the U.S. government, the question becomes unsettlingly clear. Has the nation's top secrets been compromised, or even traded, during the Trump administration? The importance of addressing these concerns transparently and comprehensively cannot be overstated. Here's a breakdown of a projected income from membership at Mar-a-Lago. One sources was Town & Country magazine. Here's what we know about the membership of Mar-a-Lago by Sam Dangerman. And Google. Initiation fee, $200,000 per member, as per the newer rate. Annual dues, $20,000 per member. Annual food minimum, $2,000 per member, last reported. Let's calculate the projected income for those 500 members. Initiation fee total. 500 members times $200,000 each equals $100 million cash in Trump's account. Annual dues total. 500 members times $20,000 each equals $10 million in Trump's account. Annual food minimum total. 500 members times $2,000 each equals $1 million. Combining all of these, projected total equal $100 million, from initiation fees, plus $10 million, from annual dues, plus $1 million, from food minimum equal $111 million in Donald Trump's account. This total of $111 million would be an estimation of the income just from the basic from membership fees, annual dues, and food minimums for 500 members. However, this calculation does not include other potential sources of income such as room charges, event bookings, other amenities or services provided by the club. And it assumes all 500 members joined in that same year, which is highly unlikely given some would be older members who joined at the previous initiation fee rate. Also projecting that older members have utilized their access to the former president, and time at the club, is always currency flowing. Then to surmise that Mar-a-Lago earned $111 million from membership fees and extras is not pushing the envelope of speculation far. 18 highly influential people who have a relationship with Trump's Mar-a-Lago. 1 former President Donald Trump. 2 Bernd Lemke, Managing Director of Mar-a-Lago. 3 Patrick Park, Trump's pick for ambassador to Austria and a member. 4 Carl Lindner III, American Financial Group co-CEO, Trump donor, and member. 5 Rod Stewart, noted as a visitor but not a member. 6 Don King, noted as a visitor but not a member. 7 Prince and Princess of Brunei visited on Christmas night. 8 Jane Pontarelli and 9 Douglas Elliman, real estate broker and member. 10 William I. Koch, billionaire and member. 11 Thomas Peterfee, billionaire and member. 12 Richard Lafrac, billionaire and member. 13 Jeff Green, billionaire and member. 14 George Norcross, insurance executive and member. 15 Bruce Toll, real estate developer and member. 16 Christopher Ruddy, Newsmax CEO and member. 17 Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, guest of Trump at Mar-a-Lago. 18 Tony Holt Kramer, founder of the Trumpets and a member. In the glitzy heart of Mar-a-Lago, with its unyielding sheen of gold and glitz, there is an undercurrent of something more potent than mere luxury. There is power here, wielded not with scepters but with cash and clandestine handshakes. Amidst the intoxicating air of wealth. Is this where the American dream came to be redefined? Or, perhaps, auctioned to the highest bidder? Roy Cohn's strategies, once whispered in dim corridors, now seem to play out openly in these palatial halls. The grand old party, a bastion of certain values and ideals, seems to be morphing out the closet, taking on a new form under the strategic machinations reminiscent of Cohn. As billionaires mingle, the air thickens with questions, each more unnerving than the last. But the most pressing of all, the one that gnaws at logic, is about the very essence of the United States Constitution. In granting such intimate access to these opulent elites, is the nation's most sacred document safe? Or is it, like so many other things in these gilded halls, just another asset waiting for the right price? The very architecture of Mar-a-Lago seems to challenge the idea of transparency. Every ornate pillar, every gilded mirror seems to conceal more than it reveals. But this is not just about the opulence of a private club, it's about a nation's direction. The policies decided here, often over champagne and caviar, have ripples that reach far beyond these walls, touching the lives of everyday Americans. Yet, treading the pristine lawns and glance at the shimmering coast, be reminded of the resilience of the American spirit. The Constitution, though under threat, has weathered storms before. The very fabric of this nation is woven with tales of resistance and resurgence. Even in the echoing laughter and clinking glasses of Mar-a-Lago, there is a distant drumbeat of change, growing louder with each passing day. Amid the marbled halls they stride. $7 trillion US tax breaks is the point of the divide. Tax breaks granted, fortunes gleam, while ordinary dreams still dream. The GOP's decree, so clear and bold. Gilded promises, stories retold. Yet in the shadows, truths unfold. Gaslit tales, secrets bought and sold. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.